Hello, beloved ones. How Motsemme is my name, your freedom illuminator. Coming to you today with this amazing topic: claim your power and create a new earth. Let's fit into that. Do you own your power? Do you own who you really are? What are your desires in this now moment? When you sit with yourself, what is it that you would like to see happen? Are you focusing on those things you would like to see happen? Or your attention is more on the things you fear the most? I want you to feel into that. What is your desire? When you look at the life that you've lived up until now, what is it that comes to your mind? What is it that you wished for as a child? Are you focused on that? Or you are now focusing on the fear? You are running away from something. Do you move from one job to the other because the other one did not work? Someone messed it up? Someone made it bad for you? Do you move from one relationship to the other because someone messed it up? Do you move from one country to the other because the system doesn't work? You know, we have been living, or we have been conditioned to live a life where we are looking up to someone to do something. Even when something happens, instead of focusing on the solution, we are focusing on what the other person did wrong, because we didn't do anything. Someone did it, so they have to fix it, or they have to be punished for it. That's how we've been living our life. And this is why a majority of people, instead of coming forth with the amazing ideas that they have, with the many solutions that we have, majority are afraid, because they are afraid of the responsibility that comes with them stepping up. They are afraid of their genius, because as a child, you've been programmed to believe that you have to look up to someone. So you look up to someone, and then after that, you have to look up to the system, which now when you find out that it does not serve you, you collapse in a way. And then you keep on complaining, running away from something. Like I said, some of the things we have learned them because we have seen them happening as we're children. It might be a young boy who saw his father abusing his parents or siblings. And this young boy craved so much to protect the family. And the wish is, if I grow up, I'm going to be powerful. I'm going to be very strong. I'm going to be wishing to be more stronger than the parent or the caretaker that he sees. And he becomes that. And because the only way that this little boy saw this power being used was to abuse the family, you tend to abuse your family. Yet your intention was to save them, because your focus has always been on that which you did not like, on that which you fear the most. And we have been in a system, it doesn't matter where you are, whether it's in a family, society, culture, religions, it's all about fear. We have been driven by fear, even at work. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. But when you think of being fired, it's like, I don't have any choice. I just have to drag myself. And even now we see a lot of things, like I'm saying, there's a lot of things a lot is happening. I'm looking at myself, I consider myself emotionally stable person. I went through a lot. And right now, when shit is happening, I'm just like, oh, okay. Because I have the tools to really go through that. I have the tools to ride that wave with a smile. And I hold space for those people who are really finding it difficult. And this is why I'm stepping forth, because I know I was once in that position. And we are here to really rise up, especially in this situation where we realize whatever system that we had our trust in, whatever system that we had our faith in, whatever system that we trusted with our lives, what if you find out that it doesn't have your best interest at heart? What are you going to do? Be angry? Wish that everyone can be punished or whatever? And if they get punished, what is going to happen? Tell me, how is that going to change your life as an individual? Exactly. So this is why I'm asking, what is your desire? Because a lot of things that is happening, it's happening for us. At some point, we went through this. At some point, we were that. It's not a situation of bad and good, right and wrong. My opinion is better. My idea is better. Is the question of how does that make you feel? When you come across whatever that you come across, do you close your eyes and say, I don't want to see that? I'd rather pretend that nothing is happening. Or you open our eyes and see whatever you see, and then you get angry. What is it that got triggered inside of you? And this is why I truly believe that whatever that is happening for us. It is for each and every one of us as an individual to really go within and work on our stuff. When we do that and we transmute whatever that we've been carrying in our family lineage for many years, we make the collective energy better. It's time to move towards love. That is what we are. And this is another thing. When I said, when you talk about love, it's complicated because you feel like that, when you talk about love is something that we have twisted. Looking at the limitation that we had, the coming from, the lack mentality, the fear that we have minimized love to be something that we may deem as something that is not strong. But love is strong. If your motivation is love, if you take action right now, knowing what you want to see happen, coming from love, knowing the outcome that you want, you're going to win. Winning doesn't mean that you have to curse on someone. Winning doesn't mean that you have to fight. Winning that doesn't mean that you have to hate and all that. You can come from love and make a difference. I lived that life. Actually, I was born in a family where the dominance, especially when I look at my father's side, was more the anger. And I was born in it and I took all of it. And I manifested many situations that led me to really feel that anger. The question is, what was I willing to do about it? I held into blaming someone. I held into feeling powerless and miserable. But I realized that it does not help. And I asked a question, what am I to do? Actually, my life circumstances asked a question. I did not personally ask a question. But if it was something that needed to come out so that I can finally wake up to who I truly am. And whatever that is happening for us as a collective. The question is, are we willing to see that which is and rise up? Talk, take action, but from love. Are you willing to be motivated by love? Are you willing to move towards love? Or you want to carry on with the same family patterns, the same templates, the same wounds that your great-grandfathers and mothers for many generations held on, that caused so many wars, that caused a lot of separation? We can look at the other and say that one is evil, that one is bad and all that, and I want them punished and all that, and you sit and pray. But if you don't take action, you are not co-creating. We are here to co-create with each other the new earth that we want to see. We are here to co-create the new earth that we want to see with the spirit, because that's the main thing. This is why we are walking this earth. Otherwise, if we've done our purpose, then we'll move to the other side, because we've done what we came here to do. But as long as you are walking this, it's not someone's problem out there. It's not to point a finger. The question is, what are you willing to see happen? And if you take action, take it from love. If you don't know, if you don't feel that, then go deeper. Ask yourself, ask for help, because we've got a lot of help. There's a lot of light beings that are helping us in these beautiful times. But we are not making it easy for them to help us because we are focused on that which we do not want. We are not asking for help that can help us transmute all the heavy energies that we are holding into, all the ancestral energies that we've been holding into for a long time, all that really caused us pain, the separation. And we are here to co-create with each other. You might point a finger, you might argue about your idea and want to make it better and all that. There is many ways. Are you willing to listen? Because at times we are just driven by all that is happening out there. We don't even hear ourselves. And then we go and pray to God. Are you going to hear God if you cannot hear yourself? Because if you cannot hear that which is within you, then you cannot hear that which you think is outside, because that which is within you is that God that you think is out there. The God within is the God that collaborates with the other beings that you see. No matter how you may dim them, they are here to really show you who you really are. And as I'm saying, we have been all that at some point in time. So the triggers that are coming forth, they're showing you the energy that you are carrying within you. They're showing you the templates that you've been born into. And at times you can get so angry that you wish you can hold someone with your hands. Why is that? Because there's a lot of things within you that you are holding that wants to be released. It's coming forth. You are feeling that energy because it wants to be released. But when you hold into it, when you suppress it, when you repress it, when you don't want to look at yourself and you point at the other, then you are letting it stay with you. And you're going to be triggered by so many things. You're going to miss an opportunity that you were so committed and excited about when you were born on this planet. And I said, I went through this. I went through hatred when I felt like I was denied an opportunity of being a mother, when I felt like my rights were taken away, when I even hated even that system that you're talking about. But it was not for the system. It was for me to realize and wake up to wake up and align with my soul, because that's what I came here to do. And there were so many things that were lining up. They were lining up for me. It was an agreement that I had with my soul to say, if I sleep, then things will happen that will wake me up. And things are happening to wake us up. So, what are you choosing? Do you want to tell me that you're going to walk this planet running from something, being in fear all the time? Because even when you talk about God, one thing that I find amusing is that, oh, I want a God-fearing person. Why would you fear God? Why don't you just love God? You see, there's a lot of things that we've been told to fear. For how long? Beautiful ones, for how long are we willing to walk this? For how long are we willing to hold into the normal? For how long are we denying our unique personality so that we can fit in? For a long time, I felt not enough to talk about God, because I was brought up in a system where somehow if I don't go to church every Sunday or whatever, then I was not enough. But I knew, because I had so many things happening, even through dreams, which were confirming to me that there is a communication that is happening that is beyond me. And this is what drove me in my life to finally wake up. Are you asking questions? Are you curious? Or whatever that you feel, it triggers you the moment you see something that says, oh my, it's evil, so I'm just going to be out of it. Or it's not for us, it's for other people. I'm going to sit with these people who are enlightened. I don't want to hear about that and all that. How are you going to grow? Because you came here knowing this is where duality is. And that's the beauty of being on earth. That's the beauty of really being on this body. We are walking this body because we wanted to really milk the juiciness of duality. And when you know that you have grown, you will sit with people who do not have the same ideas as yours and listen, because you are learning something. You are not here to defend anything. You have to say whatever that you have to say, knowing that it is your opinion. It's what you believe in. It's what you know to be truth. But the question is, when you feel into it, is it coming from love or fear? Because that's what is leading us. When you find yourself excited about something, when you feel the love within whatever that you are saying, then sit with it, hold into it, make love with whatever that you are holding into. But if you really drill deep and ask yourself, why do I have this kind of beliefs? What is this that is driving me? Am I afraid that maybe at some point in time I'm gonna go to hell? Am I really looking forward to the end where maybe some people will be going to hell and I'll be going to heaven, or whatever your illusion is? Isn't that fear? Or you are even afraid to say, I wish people can just follow my idea because this is the only idea. I'm saying follow joy. The time when I was frustrated, the time when I was broken, when I didn't know what to do, when I felt so, I felt like a victim, truly. And I was told, are you willing to find a joy? How? You are here to find a joy. You are not here to hold on to your children because these are souls who are on a mission. And most of the time, because of the fears that we have learned, we hold our children back because we are parenting them from that fear that we have been parented with. And our parents also did not know any better. But right now, these are different times. There is a lot of opportunities. Are you sitting with yourself, questioning why you are here? Are you questioning what is happening? Are you feeling into your body to really find out what is it that it has to tell you? Or you are just in your head because you believe that there are some other people who have more information. There are some other people who can just give you whatever information. You are not enough, because at times, even when you talk about God, we talk about God, yet we feel way less than. We feel unworthy. We don't see our genius. We don't really value who we really are. We don't think we are enough to really speak out, especially with the system that have been built. At times, because of I'm not qualified. Why would I talk about that? Who would listen? Listen to your soul. Listen to your soul. Follow your joy. Move towards love. Let go of fear. Look at yourself. Do you secretly sit with yourself and find yourself repeating the same things that you did not like about your mother, about your father, about your grandfather? Do you justify it to say that, oh, it has been happening? We do that in our culture. I know that. There is a lot of things that we have been condoning for a long time. And what comes through my mind is when it comes to relationship, even with a man who is being adulterous, the whole thing is like, oh, it's just like that. It has been like that. No, it has been like that does not work. Even as women, we are playing small because we have been told what we are capable of. We are condoning other things because we have seen them happening so much that we believe that is the only truth. But no, if you truly go within you, if you really connect with that divine, that inner divine within you, that is always telling you something, you're going to find the genius within you. You will hear something. You'll realize there is something that you are not being told about. But when you go with the logic, you're going to get lost. I got lost. I went to court for my children. I lost the first case. I found the second lawyer, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, because that was logical. And I was looking at so many reasons, which for me, it was telling me, these are the facts. And Spirit told me that, no, you are not here to live by the facts only. There is more to what you are told. There is more to what you see. How are you willing to do the work? Because when you do the work, things will change. You don't have to go to a lawyer. You'll have your children without you going to a lawyer, but you have some work to do. I was carrying the whole energy of powerlessness. I was carrying the whole energy of grief that I was born into. And this is what my human was here. My soul wanted me to come and release this so that my human can stand up unapologetically and live this life, not being in chains that have been chaining the people who came before me. I raised my hand and I said, I am willing to go to earth so that I can relieve my ancestors from that which has been holding them for a long bondage, which has been holding them ransom for a long time. And I realized that for many years since I became who I became, I've been dancing around wondering, should I go ahead and be who I'm here to be? What would my family say? What are the beliefs? Those beliefs were coming up, and a part of me was afraid. Because I was afraid of being judged, because I was afraid of not being in the normal, being with the rest of the people. But I realized that no, I'm not here to be like the rest of the people. What happened to me so that I can wake up and really be here in this now moment and tell you that you are more than what you've been told. You are more than what you believe. You are more than what you see. But if you choose to be motivated by fear, then don't expect a different outcome. Whatever that you've been going through, that is what you are giving birth to. Because we are given a chance. We are given a chance, the whole globe. Are you choosing love or fear? Are you choosing to run from something or to go towards something that excites you? For a long time, the universe even communicated to us through the message that we understood. Because if you understand fear, then you're going to go through that and go like, I am now tired. Is there anything better? Which is the same way that the path that I went. But you can move and be motivated by love. You can be motivated by joy. Are you willing to go through that path, or you want to hold into the old because it has been that way? Are you willing to condone things that kept you in grief, in sadness, in shame for a long time? Are you willing, or you are willing to rise above that and really embrace the power that you are? Because your power is in aligning your unique personality with your soul. Self-love is truly acknowledging how you feel. Self-love is willing to feel those emotions that are uncomfortable and go through them and transmute them so that you can release something from the collective consciousness. That's self-love. Self-love is not only soaking in bath, putting on makeup and dressing so beautiful and all that. You have to cultivate that from within by releasing all the things that you've been holding on for a long time, by really serving that purpose that you came here to serve. When you say, I'm choosing to go on earth, you knew that it is however you perceive it right now. That's what you chose to come here to do. But you can't now cry and say someone is doing something. I want something bad to happen to that person. No. You have to focus on what you want. Whatever that has to happen, it will happen. It will happen. Because there is the divine law and it works. You don't have to be the one directing it, controlling it, who gets punished or what not what. No, that's not your business. Your business is to find your joy. Your business is to transmute those heavy energies so that you can truly live in the earth that you truly desire. You are here to co-create that with spirit. Don't sit down and just pray and not do anything, because we are here as God in physical form. We are here so that we can work with the God and create that. We are the one who are working the earth. If someone has to take action here, it's us. And when we move, that help that comes through, things will start moving even faster than when we are driven by fear, anger, righteousness, and all that. It is time we move beyond righteousness to soul recognition. It is time we claim our power. That is, listen to the soul. Take action from love. Be motivated by love. Move towards something that when you think about it, when you feel into it, you get excited. Claim your power. You are powerful. And we are here sitting on our magnificence because we are waiting for someone out there to do something. We can do it if we choose. And even the help that is coming through will come through and propel us forward. But we have to be willing. We have to be open. What are you choosing? I love you. And I would leave you with that. Much love.